Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good morning, I'm Will Puckett. Today is Saturday, July the 27th. Your time is 7:34. Thank you for tuning in to Mountain News this morning, Weekend Edition. Let's jump right into it. Well, with the announcement of more than a 4-mile addition to the Mountain Parkway expansion, local officials are already discussing the implications. Though the expansion will take place in Magoffin County, Prestonsburg Mayor Les Stapleton says it has an impact on the whole region. WIMT's Buddy Forbes has more.
When Governor Matt Bevin and local officials announced the Mountain Parkway expansion Friday morning,
opportunity so kids can stay home, so they don't have to do what I did when I was 18 and left and have never gone back to where I grew up.
Magoffin County Judge Executive Matt Wireman said the announcement is not really about the road.
And that great news is more than just getting a good road into eastern Kentucky. This road is bringing opportunity to eastern Kentucky.
And Prestonsburg Mayor Les Stapleton agreed, saying the Magoffin County addition is about so much more.
We got to think regionally. Hey, we got to get away from this, right in my city or right in my town or right in my county.
Stapleton says the announcement should be celebrated in Magoffin, but is a big deal for surrounding counties as well.
That just helps people get back and forth easier. We can get our people to central Kentucky easier, get people from central Kentucky here easier.
Which he says benefits everyone.
If it gets people in here quicker, it's going to be easier for them to come up for a weekend, for a show, for a night, for a day or whatever.
Stapleton says it's all about the regional impact.
So we've got an opportunity here that we can really expand our region by getting the Mountain Parkway completed.
And it may take 3 years to complete, but he says the end result will be worth the wait.
Progress is progress, and people's got to understand, business it takes a while. Government takes a while.
Stapleton says people in the region should look at the development as a step in the right direction for eastern Kentucky. In Floyd County, Buddy Forbes, WIMT Mountain News.
The expansion is scheduled to begin next month and comes with a 3-year completion date. Also on Friday, Governor Bevin announced a $63 million project that will continue improvements to Kentucky 30 in Laurel County. Officials say it will make the drive from Owsley County to London quicker and safer. Well, this election cycle is expected to be heated, and this fall will present a debate between the top 2 candidates for Kentucky governor. Kentucky current Governor Matt Bevin and Democratic challenger Andy Beshear have both agreed to a debate. The Kentucky debate will be held at the Singletary Center on the University of Kentucky's campus on October 15th. It will air right here on WYMT and our fellow Gray stations across the state. WKYT is partnering with the League of Women Voters and UK Student Government to present the debate. Well, your time is 7:37 on this Saturday. Let's bring in meteorologist Kelly McShane. And Kelly, we had actually a few pop-up showers yesterday afternoon, but for the most part, people stayed dry and warm.
Yeah, and that's what they can expect today, too. Most of us going to stay dry, going to stay warm, but we could see those pop-ups. However, right now, all is calm. Interstate 75, good morning to you folks in London and Laurel County. Not too many issues if you were traveling along throughout the region this morning. Visibility just a little bit reduced into Harlan and Bell counties. 1 mile in Harlan, 2 miles in Middlesboro. So just be mindful of that in those 2 counties. But pretty much everywhere else, you look to be in good shape this morning. Now, those temperatures, we are in those lower 60s to mid 60s. So overall, a touch warmer than the last few mornings, but we're still going to warm up pretty nicely as we head into your afternoon. However, today the difference is we're going to be feeling just a little bit stickier. Those dew points already into the 60s. That's what we're going to see this afternoon as well. I have that full forecast here in just a little bit, Will.
All righty, Kelly. Thank you, ma'am. Well, a federal judge has approved a bidding process for mines owned by bankrupt coal operator Black Jewel. The judge approved a motion by Black Jewel on a proposal made by Bristol, Tennessee-based Contura Energy. Contura offered more than $20 million for 3 of the mines. The purchase could put hundreds back to work at mines in West Virginia and Wyoming. If other qualifying bids are made by a Wednesday deadline, an auction would be held Thursday. While numerous families have been affected by Black Jewel's bankruptcy, communities across eastern Kentucky have come together to show their support. This weekend, Whitesburg will hold its first annual Letcher County Gives event, which will be a benefit for Black Jewel miners. The fundraiser will begin at 5 p.m. today in Riverside Park. The day will be full of music, food, cornhole tournaments, inflatables, and face painting. Among those contributing to the event will be Rod Back, owner of Rustic Rooster Custom Metal, who can identify the miners.
I worked coal industry for 11 years before I got the teaching job, and so it's kind of hits home Everybody in the community has, bought products for us. So, I mean, it's something that we can do for the community to kind of help out.
Other businesses that have contributed include Joe's Drive-Thru Chicken, a staple in Whitesburg for the past 50 years. Each Black Jewel family will be given a wristband so they can participate in all of the activities for free. Well, the holiday shopping season may be months away, but toy makers, distributors, and especially social media influencers are picking their favorite toys now. CBS's Diane King Hall attended a popular toy event in New York City to get a sense of the hottest items hitting stores this fall.
Oh, yes. A parent's worst nightmare. Pop Pop Snots is expected to be a hit this year, but if you're not into splattering slime, the Sweet Sweet toy event in New York City offered plenty of alternatives. We found Baby Shark, Juno dolls, a new high-tech Pictionary, and the PJ Masks. Yeah. There's also a growing number of toys straight from YouTube influencers themselves, like Ryan Toys Review. The second grader has over 20 million subscribers who've been watching him unbox and play with toys for years.
Kids are really plugged into YouTube. That's where they're getting their content, and so that's where we want to make sure you can see all these amazing toys as well.
Another YouTuber, the TikTok Toy family, is launching toys for the first time this year. The family produces skits for nearly 3 million subscribers.
Whoa! These are XOXO.
Okay.
We have 24 baby animals that you can collect.
Not all influencers have products to peddle. 11-year-old Linda Lee Rose has been coming to events like this since she was 4, reviewing toys for her YouTube channel.
Do your classmates know that you're on YouTube, and how do they react to that?
Yes, they all know, and they're always like, oh, are you famous? Oh, are you famous? And I'm like, kinda, I don't know.
Then the junior reporter had a few questions of her own.
Have you had any of the food here yet?
I haven't, I want to.
It's very good.
Oh!
The brands hope this interactive toy preview will influence the influencers and help drive holiday sales. Diane King Hall, CBS News, New York.
Well, it is beginning to look a lot like Christmas, in Prestonsburg at least. The city hosted a Christmas in July event yesterday evening, bringing some holiday cheer to the hot days. Merchants offered sales and accepted donations for a Christmas toy drive organized by Lou's Place for Pets. The store owners said it was a great way to grab early Christmas presents and support local children in need. When customers brought in a toy, they were entered into a raffle to win a cooler full of items worth more than $300. Sheena Maynard says it is a way for the stores to give back to the community.
The kids in our community need help, and we see that. Like, the community is the reason that we are able to stay open and that we're successful, so we want to give back.
Those involved said Christmas music will fill the streets. Live music also took place at City Park, and Santa made a stop at Little Rascals during his summer vacation. Well, the 4th annual Fire on the Mountain barbecue competition kicked off yesterday. It took place in the parking lot of the Knott County Sportsplex. Today at 2 this afternoon, you can pay $10 to go around and sample the 26 different vendors that are competing. Though cooking barbecue might seem easy, there are many secrets to making it the best.
One of the things is we do low and slow.
It's figuring out what the judges like.
Blues Hog barbecue sauce, that's the secret.
The secret is just to take your time, don't rush your barbecue.
A product called RNA, which stands for Raw Natural Ability.
Now, along with the competition, a cruise and car show will also be taking place at noon. Well, downtown Hazard was buzzing last night during the inaugural North Fork Music Festival. The festival includes 7 bands from the region, along with food, beverages, and vendors. Adults say they love having something intended for them. The city and county joined together to put on the event. Hazard Mayor Happy Mobilini says people are always looking for something to do in town. People do not like driving hours away for something fun.
Everybody says that they don't ever have anything to do on the weekends. I said, if I see all these people, other towns having these little festivals, I said, let's put a little mini festival together and see if people want to come to it.
The festival continues through tonight. It costs $5 to get in. Well, still to go on Mountain News this morning. 2 parents do something some may call shocking to save their son's life. And later, we will check in with Jason Lindsay to see what he is working on for us in this morning's Hooked on Science segment.
And we have another beautiful weekend on the way for us in the mountains, but changes are coming as we start that new week. The full forecast coming up next.